So we're gonna buy the standard 10 Pokeballs, because, you know, that's what everyone does. We will take a look at the secondary mart just to be sure. You know, you could always get another lucky egg. Secondary marts for the win! Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Bug Catcher Generation Soul Silver. This should be episode 5, I think. If you missed last episode, go ahead and check that out. Spoilers ahead. Yeah, so we ended up losing again. Re-randomized, got another Pineco, so we got another Tim, so that's big height. Caught the lady in at the end of the episode. It took forever to encounter it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the team just because like I'm a little out of it. It's been a week. I had my sleep lock in the middle, so kind of refresh myself on what's going on here. So we have our Ladian, which we named Yui to try and make up for the fact that unfortunately I also lost Yui in the sleep lock. But so Yui, Intimidate, good ability, up in special defense nature, which is not, it's actually pretty good, because as far as I know, that's one of Ladian's things. So we got Ladian here, and then we have our Tim, the heat-proof Pineco. Down in defense, up in special defense. Actually, I don't really mind that, because like special defense being so weak is what hurt us the first playthrough. So, let's go ahead and get a move on. So I do know that I spent a good portion of my time in the last episode trying to catch the Ladian and really get started. My levels look fine, so I think it's actually time to progress. And then I think I gotta make sure that I buy Pokeballs. I don't know if this thing has Thrash. But we have Intimidate, which means this thing is far less scary than it normally would be. I would love to get like a good move on Ladian, but I kind of doubt Ladian ever gets good moves. Yeah, it has Thrash. Okay. That's fine. So yeah, I'm going to hold off on doing speed up. I used a lot of speed up in the last episode and the episode before it, mostly because I was trying to catch up to where I was. It was a rough day of recording, so I'm just keeping that in mind. Today, fresh start, new me, you know, we're gonna proceed at a normal pace here. So, having Gyarados in this round is not bad, but yeah, we're gonna take a look at our Pokeballs. Wow, XP goes up slow. We're gonna take a look at our Pokeballs just to make sure we have some, because we could, in theory, get encounters. Yeah, good thing I checked. All right, let's head back to the mart real quick. I probably don't have anything to sell. I don't recall getting any good items. So, we got heal powder. And that's it. So we have a couple evolutionary items which we can't use. Oh, since we can't use them, might as well sell them. Forgot, that's like one of the benefits of playing a monologue, is ditching these items. Alright. So we're gonna buy the standard 10 Pokeballs, because, you know, that's what everyone does. We will take a look at the secondary mart just to be sure. You know, you could always get another lucky egg. Secondary marts for the win! Oh, I'm kind of worried about my throat because I was talking for 9 hours the other day, but that was good. All right, well, all right, well, same rules as the last time. We're only gonna give ourselves one, so it is one lucky egg to start. All right. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. Give it to the Ladian. Oh, that is the way to start out the day. You know, I was honestly not gonna check the mart because I was like, oh yeah, I definitely checked the mart. No big deal. Oh, I'll go back in and buy potions here in a second. I was like, that I don't need to check the mart. I obviously did the second mart. I was obviously in this town before. I don't know if it like unlocks the secondary mart after you get Pokeballs or something. Maybe it does. Because otherwise, like, how did I not notice it? But we noticed it now. We got our lucky egg now. Oh, that's good. All right, let's go ahead and just buy 10. I do not want to have to worry about that. Buy some antidotes. Yeah, all right, that's good. Paralyzes, whatever. It's annoying, but we might be able to play around it. So, this game is significantly easier than it was going into it. Aw, I was hoping it was going to be a Gyarados. I wanted that lucky egg Gyarados XP there for a second. Thought that'd be pretty good. Alright. Yeah, we definitely want a stab move at some point, but never know when that's gonna happen. Because like some of the bug types have good move sets, maybe like adjusted, I don't know, and then some of them are just flat out awful. Really? You're gonna miss like that? Because Ladian's not a very good Pokemon. I mean, I do not mind having it as a, because what I specifically lost to last time being a Togekiss, you know, a high special attacking Mon. So it's kind of very convenient that we have a Mon that kind of like is well known for having a good special defense. So we take what we get. Also, having high special defense and then having Intimidate to like balance out a little bit is pretty good. So the only thing we really have to worry about it with is going to be rock types. Which, when we get a Fortress, you know, we just put the Fortress in there to deal with rock types at that point. That, and as far as I'm aware, there's not many good, special attacking rock types, or even rock type moves in general, so good things to look forward to. Yeah, hopefully we have, so encounters that we have to look forward to today, hopefully in this episode, as we will have the encounter past like 3 trainers here in a second, and then we'll have an encounter before the cave, because it's technically a separate route when it goes up and then to the right. That's a separate route. So we'll take that encounter, we'll proceed into the cave, because there's an item in there as well as another encounter. It's an encounter you could leave off till the end game, but there's literally no point in pushing off that encounter, because like our encounter tables are randomized, and it's better to just have more mons now as opposed to like maybe something later. This only has tackle, I'm pretty sure. Like, unless it learns Thundershock at 4, but I've had a level 3 Marie quite recently, and I'm like, no, nothing good. So we have that cave. Wow, it already has Thundershock. Okay. See, that's that special defense bulk right there, like, just eats that, no problem. So we have the cave, and then we have, into the towns, we'll have the Sprout Tower as an encounter, and then we will have underneath the town, which is like the beginning of that whole long route down to the cave there, right? Same route, so we'll only get that one encounter, and there won't be another encounter coming after the gym. And then the Ruins of Alph is the other one. I'm just gonna use a potion right now, because I like making progress. Some people would run back, like I could speed it up, but I want to play this with like some level of, like how I normally would. Like normally, I'm too lazy to go back. So if my PP is not a problem, I'm not status, I'll just heal up on the spot. Also, rocking a new shirt today. I personally love this one. So My Hero Academia, which actually, breaking the fourth wall, I think just came out like yesterday. So I still have to watch that episode, but I'm definitely gonna go ahead and do that. One of my favorite things about My Hero Academia, which I don't know if other people agree about this with, is people love their soundtrack, right? And they do have a great soundtrack. But I think one of the best things that they have, in my opinion, is how they adjust the level of the soundtrack, right? The volume level. So it's kind of like, you realize they're using the same music, right? But in different scenarios and different like hype moments, they adjust the volume that their normal music is playing at, which kind of like gives a whole different feel to the music sometimes. And just matching that with the animation, matching that with the panels, basically, to find the perfect moment to reach like crescendos. And oh, fantastic! They did it. I can't remember what episode it was, but there was a fight that was it just had this epic feeling to it, where if you didn't have the music there, don't get me wrong, it'd be a cool fight. But the music, how it played, the climax to it, like, and then just running through the climax at a continuous high level to just keep everyone in that moment was fantastic. So, I am I'm not an expert in any of these things, right? I just know what I like, and I've known for a long time that my biggest interest in, like, during a movie and stuff is like what makes or breaks a moment for me has always been the music. So a good soundtrack makes a movie. A bad soundtrack, no matter how good the script is, whatever is going on with the movie, it's probably just not going to be memorable. And that might be like how my memory functions, that I recall events with the audio mixed in, you know, but it's how it is for me. Now, speaking of music, though, music and Pokemon, right? So we'll get back to the subject we should be on. So, I personally think Pokemon music's always kind of good, right? So, it's never been something in question. But I think the best music probably comes from one of the gens I both played the least and I'm not like a huge fan of. And I would say that's Gen 5. Gen 5 music is iconic, it's amazing, it pops, it slaps, you know. It might just be because it's like a console difference, but I think it was on the same thing as these games. I was waiting for the pair to happen. I knew it was going to happen, but... So, that soundtrack is genuinely iconic, and I don't really know many people that, outside of like the nostalgia factor of the originals, wouldn't say that it quite possibly has the best music, is Gen 5. Yikes. Alright, let's go to Heat-Proof Tim to deal with this. Oh, man. So Tim has an amazing ability for early on. I'm definitely a fan of this. I'd love to carry over Heat-Proof past evolution. Like, look at that. Like, that's Heat-Proof. I know he's level 3 to level 12, but like, that's still a super effective special type move on Pineco. So, but yeah, I'd love for Heat-Proof to carry over, or, sorry, what is it? Whatever his ability is. I don't think it's Heat-Proof. Maybe it's the Fire and Ice Resist one. It's not Thick Fat. Thick Fat doesn't exist. Yeah, it's Heat-Proof. So, I love that to carry over, because then we would go from having a quad weakness to maybe just an X2. I'm not sure if it halves the power. It might. It might do. Not really a point looking it up, just knowing that I don't have to necessarily worry when I go into a fire type with him. But yeah. Fortress, though, gets that nice quad weak to fire. Yikes. Other than that, not too many weaknesses you have to worry about as a Bug Steel type, so. People just dislike it because it's like, Fortress kind of gets one-shot by like a flamethrower. Just kind of the unfortunate circumstances of having like a low special defense and being quad weak or something. To honestly a pretty good attacking type. But yeah, the worst bug combination I would say is probably the most common, in all honesty, is I really dislike the bug flying typing combination. I get why it exists, and I get that, but like quad weak the rock really hurts. Just because rock type, I think the only thing being quad weak to that I would like less is probably water. But just like rock, you're always going to encounter Geodudes, you're always going to encounter the low-level rock types, and most of the time I believe they get rock throw very early. Which can miss, but if it does hit, you're gone. Like, there's no surviving it. So, what are other weaknesses? So we're weak to electric, we're weak to flying, rock, fire, probably ice. Yeah, we're really... That flying type just wrecks you really bad. Sorry, Tim. However, we have a lucky egg, and grinding is no problem. See that? That's just what a Gyarados gives. Alright, so we have a possible encounter in this area. We'll probably, before we find a bug, we'll likely proceed into the cave, and then we'll do like a clean sweep of the area. That's super effective. Don't have Shadow Tag. This thing's one of the worst matchups we could have. But yeah, so we'll do the cave encounter after I grab this item. I'm not breeding anything, so that's not useful. It's another cell. This music is good though. Just listen to this for a second. I'll try to bump into walls less. So, I'm pretty sure this is a remix of the original soundtrack. Like, the music sounds amped up, but this is very familiar to me from playing Silver quite so much. The route music like this is kind of like... It doesn't really bring up memories, but the cave music definitely does. Shiny Stone, I don't believe it's useful for me. So this guy has like a bunch of like level 2s, 4s, 6s, I think, so he'll be an easy fight. Actually, I think I should go back into that cave. I'm not sure I even encountered anything. I'm just kind of like, I was kind of zoned out there, just listening, grooving to the music there. Oh, dude, just Intimidate is just so solid. Don't poison me. How can you make a level 2 Mon annoying? Give it Poison Sting. That was the wrong thing. Whatever. I have a history of misclicking in this. You know, should serve as no surprise. But I love Poison Sting, right? As a bug catcher, as a professional bug catcher, I love Poison Sting. However, I don't believe it should have been given the ability to poison. In all honesty, I don't think the first stab poison type move, even if it's weaker, should have been given that, because you encounter it so early on. In the early games, it just straight up murders you before you make it back to Pokemon centers. It feels unnecessary. It's kind of like how Ember has the chance to burn. It just feels like favoritism almost. It's like, what, you get Water Gun. Water Gun can't status. I guess maybe the equivalent's Bubble, and Bubble might be able to get like a speed drop. It's like, okay. And then Grass, what does Grass get? They get like Absorb? But like, I don't know. I don't think that's fair for the trade-off of double the power and the burn chance. So, but yeah, Poison Sting. Back to that. Poison Sting is very rough. It feels unnecessary, like I said, that it should poison. It's very weak because of that. So poison types don't actually get good powered moves, which is just unfortunate. So hit him 4 times. Do it. You want one shot? Yeah, there we go. You can also tell that we just really don't have really good attacking stats. I guess Tim can handle this one. We get to switch the Lucky Egg around a little bit now. Get Tim some XP, because I think Tim is going to be our wall. Tim is going to be the one who gets the job done. Because our weaknesses with Tim are Rock, Flying? I think that's about it. Because like I said, he's heat proof, so. No, I don't want to register you. Alright, we're going to go back in the cave, see if we can get an encounter, and then we'll come out, we'll check this grass to see if we can get an encounter as well. I would love to get another bug type. I'd even be down for like an Ariados right now, because right now we're perfectly showing off Gen 2 bug types. Like this, that was the intent, so might as well stick to it. Should be 2 types of encounters in here. One is a Ralts. Don't care, you have Growl. You're not worth any XP, so we'll run away. So let's see what the other one is. And a Fearow. So this encounter is a no. It does mean later in the game. What just happened to my lucky egg? Okay. Later in the game, it does mean that we can use that cave for an encounter, which is not bad. And that situation will come up multiple times, because I believe the Rune Elf, there are multiple encounter areas and encounter zones that we can use if we have to. That is terrifying. Okay. I could have switched to Tim to be safe there, because I was thinking if it had Shadow Tag, pretty sure it has Thunderbolt at this level. Because Raichu's dumb like that. So I'm pretty sure it has T-Bolt. But I also knew that at level 4 we would survive it even though it's super effective just because we have a high special stat. We could always switch it. Well, we could always switch afterwards. Actually, no, that's dumb. That makes no sense. Ignore what I'm saying. If it had Shadow Tag, we couldn't switch anyways, so not much difference there. And we know we're faster just because we're not slow, so. Defense curl, you say? You gonna roll me out? Sometimes making banter in a solo video is very hard, I found. So I tried my sleep block, right? And the sleep block I did in Game Boy Luke's XL server. I was just chilling with some people in the chat. Or, not in the chat, but, you know, in the server that I was talking to. So one of them was playing, like, Renegade Platinum while I was playing. But it was definitely helpful to have a second person there while you're recording. Just because, like, you don't have to carry the whole commentary. Like, you can tell, I lose track of what I'm saying, I lose track of what to talk about, I kind of, like, feel forced to constantly have a discussion going. Which isn't wrong, it's just difficult. So, oh, for her. Alright. So we're gonna say this is another bricked encounter area. Just because we saw like 3 or 4 mons already, so let's switch up the item. Now, if I could get a second lucky egg, yeah, that's when we're in business. All right, Tim, you get to lead the way. All right. Well, at least I don't have to worry about, because you probably noticed with the last episode, I actually didn't do an intro moment. That was more or less, I did it that way because there weren't any super hype moments, and any of like the pseudo interesting moments, it was pretty much unavoidable to spoil parts of the episode of what happened. Also, it's because I was using speed up too much, which, like I said, probably why I'm not going to use speed up again. I'm not doing the egg thing again, I'm telling you that. But now there's no pressure for this episode because I already know what my intro moment is. It's me calling the lucky egg. Oh, that was good. Alright, let's see what the trade is, though. Never know. Alright, we're writing that down. So, I was about to say that if they had a trade for a bug type, and I know this might be bending the rules a little bit, if they were willing to trade for a bug type, if I encountered the mon they wanted, then I would go ahead and get that mon so that I could trade for the bug type. So, let's just confirm it was a Manaphy. Okay, so if we find a Manaphy, I will catch it, if I can, and then I'll trade it for the Mi Mega. I just noted down where it was there. So yeah, that might feel a little cheap to people, but like, we're playing this for fun. We were playing this to catch bug types and play with bug types. So while keeping it a nuzlocke, you know, I'm gonna bend the rules if it means I can get another bug type. Although I won't do 2 bugs in 1 route. That's just that's cheating at that point. This one's kind of like just rule bending. Yo, that is XP though. That Slowking has download. Yikes. That crit didn't matter. Tim's almost as high level as he was when he died. Sorry, that was Timantha, his sister. His sister was dead. Yeah, we'll fight him. So we'll get some good items here. I think we're gonna back out and do the Ruins of Elf and the other encounter first, because there's a good chance we might want to give the Lucky Egg and kind of like force level up a Mon while going through this tower. Also, be a nice way to wrap up the episode, try to get 2 encounters, see what the tables are like. Hopefully we do not run into a fast, this thing doesn't have rock throw, like a fast flying type, because that's still not fun to face. Like Togekiss hiding in the grass, I don't want to see that. No one wants to see that. Togekiss, awful Mon. No one likes it. Misclick. Hey, we were scouting it. No purpose scouting it, but we were scouting it. Man, tackle is nothing. Alright. Yeah, we definitely need to like split some XP if we can. If we can get another Buglocke. This Lucky Egg is putting in so much work. Oh, I didn't check the mart either. Maybe we get a second Master Ball. Master Ball. Master Ball's not very good in this. I mean, I guess it'd be useful if we run into a Manaphy ever. But yeah. Master Ball, like, its best use is just catching, like, a Scyther, I guess. Like, I can't really think what the hardest bug type to catch is. I mean, if I saw a Caesar, I would definitely use a Master Ball. I can't deny that. So, check out the secondary mart. Let's see how good it is to us. Master Ball? It's a good item, though. I'll take... Oh, I can only afford one. Well, whatever. So I'll take that. That is also very good. So I'll take that as well. So those are just some items that... Quality of life, I guess. Alright, let's see what this encounter down here is. I also can't recall what the apricorn that I want is, because I think we want a net ball. Or a nest ball, I believe. Look at this shady looking mother trucker. Might as well get a level. It is faster than me. Okay. Dang. I want it to heal me. So, good to know. Good to know that it's faster. Yeah, we're definitely going into this gym a little over-leveled. I mean, I can't really avoid it. And I also don't want to have a repeat of what happened last time. Yeah. Can't escape. What are you talking about? Show me the good stuff. Alright. We're going to say no to this route. Also, there might be, like, some thoughts that I do... I give up on a route too quick, but at the same time, that route, there's no problem giving up on that, just because, like, if I go south, then it's all the same route, so there's more encounters I could possibly have down there. I believe Ruins of Elf only has one. Even if I complete some of the puzzles, there will only be one thing I can encounter. So, we'll just do this real quick. Wow. Yikers. So, goodbye, Azurill. No one cares about you, so yeah. So this is the team we're gonna rock out for the gym, so... I guess there's still a chance that there's a secondary encounter in the Sprout Tower we could use. But this isn't a bad team. So we have a high special defense, Intimidate Mon, and we have a Mon with 2 weaknesses with a good physical defense. So, yeah, solid. Also, I made sure that I don't have the 5 additional Mons turned on. So I really hope I do. If I go and he has 6 Mons, I'm going to cry. but he should only have his normal 3. So here's hoping I didn't mess up. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go grab an item, and then we will wrap up the episode from there. So, as always, it's not bad. As always, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Definitely, I enjoyed it. I thought the beginning was fantastic, so let me know what you thought about that. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Even if all you're commenting is like a pair of eyes just to show you're watching or like anything like that, you know, I appreciate that. It does boost the confidence a little bit. I know things are starting out slow, but I think by the end of the year, so I'm like a month and a half into this, right? By the end of the year, I think I might be able to do almost the full series of this, and I think once that's out there, I'll have enough content that people can come in and try and binge watch the whole thing, and I think they would enjoy that. Because I don't see myself stopping doing this. This is just fun. This is relaxing. I wouldn't be doing anything right now anyways because my day's off work. And breaking the 4th wall. It's 11:43 p.m. and I'm still going to be awake for like another 10 hours. So, but like I said, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. You know, the kind of day where you find a lucky egg right at the beginning of it and you know it's going to be a good day. So...